As we head into Sovereign's Rise, a very tanky composition here with some support for Bigetron, and of course our friends from Impunity going all in. This is as all in as you can actually get. I don't think you can get any more all in than this.
And they're not even
unless you have an Anka.
If they had an Anka, if Anka was open,
they would pick that for sure. And they would. I really want to see what Bigetron are thinking right now, man. I wish I saw the chat for this one. Right now, a lot of damage showing up, as you can see. Early game advantage definitely showing. Of course, their HP bars are also slowly getting whittled down because of the damage and because of the lack of tanks here for Impunity.
Impunity has a timer in their heads right now. They need to win this game before mid-game starts. Unless, you know, Bigetron fails in stopping the cheese here.
I mean, that's the question here. Like, can Bigetron if I were them, I would try to capitalize. Steal there by Inara does not succeed, although they might get more. They might get a kill. That is a big question here. They do have the damage output, although Inara actually taken quite low. 4 members here for the Bigetron Force.
This is a glass... I'm sorry, guys. This is a glass cannon composition.
Completely glass cannon, man. Like, we don't need no tanks. Let them burn under pressure, and I don't know. This is the first time I've seen something like this. This is one of the squishiest compositions I've ever had the pleasure to see. So I don't know how this is gonna pan out. I mean, I kind of want them to snowball out of proportion right away, but you have to take into consideration team fights do happen. They do tend to happen when you're not complete as well. And if someone from Impunity gets caught out, it's an easy pickings here for Bigetron.
The only problem I'm seeing here for Impunity is that in terms of farming, it's going to be really hard for everyone to go online, and that's not something you really want to happen, especially with this lineup.
Absolutely.
I can already see Yates being like sort of the captain here, not really dishing a lot of damage, and he's going to be the roaming captain.
Here we go, though. Some poke. Going to go over to the Baron. He's actually quite low right now. Lyra trying to sustain and slow. So far succeeds, but you can see the potential for kills, the potential for pressure here for the Bigetron or for the Impunity lineup.
And speaking of pressure, here at the top lane, Chingy, because you are a flicker, sir, you're gonna be out-pressured by this Vox and Arden combo.
You're not gonna last a long time. You're gonna hope and wait for the coming ganks.
But of course, Flicker is an annoying character to deal with, going in and out of the fight.
Yeah, a patch ago you would have thought, hey, this is perfect, but right now though, Flicker might just have been balanced out. I don't know. So right now though, Impunity, they're still going for invades despite having very low HP bars. They are catching, focusing on. Of course, backup is gonna be here. Lyra, some pokes, some slows. Of course, they're still gonna get it though.
These are against two carries.
Here's Spaghetti though. Could for a big ticket hook over the wall, and it will succeed. That is beautiful. And they will get first blood of that. That's something you don't want to give over to this lineup, and they are getting it.
How so is this far working?
By the way, 2.5k gold lead just because of that. I don't know why, I don't know how, but Impunity are doing it. It's like they have like a hidden gold stash every time they load up into a game.
It's like, okay guys, we already showed them our sleeves, what do we do? Roll the roulette.
Roll it.
All carries.
Why not?
Okay.
Again, because why not? They are succeeding. And I don't know. It's just, I don't know why this is happening.
I am so confused right now with...
I am absolutely confused, my friend. Man, I don't know why, but it really did show up strong here. Impunity showing us how to make the lineup work. And of course, they are very happy to show you how to get the goal as well. They are controlling every lane completely.
They're making it work. They're making controlling the lane easy with their current lineup, and it's
It shouldn't be this way, man.
It's
it should not
weird.
be this way. Why? Man, it's so strong though. I mean, maybe this goes to show the veteran status here of Impunity, knowing when to back off and knowing when to go for a fight, not even needing a tank at all.
Man, this is gonna suck if Impunity loses.
It really does.
Well, this is a chance for Bigetron to come back into the game and force into a game 3. But you know, if Impunity wins this, that's
like a statement, my friend.
That is.
It's gonna be the statement to end all statements.
That's a nicer way to say what I was about to say.
And Impunity, they're playing around with their food, and they're just doing a lot of harass, doing better at harass than Bigetron right now. They're having a hard time weathering the storm, and because of that goal lead, again, items are way ahead than they really should be.
Look at this. Just because they're really squishy in the early game, Impunity is just sticking together as much as possible so that they can go ahead and react. But look at that damage onto Cerberesta.
Cerberesta, yeah. See, I told you it was a bit of a difficult one. They catch one, and there's no answer for Bigetron on the top lane. They are going to go for the fight.
Really nice with that second skill. Connects onto Regaldo. Regaldo's going to fall down.
Why is this happening? Hook! And will not connect, although they do have tower pressure this time around. That tower is not long for this world, my friend.
Those are 4 carries. They will make quick work of this turret. No questions about it.
Ignoring the Arden completely. Gauntlet going to be popped just for the heck of it. Doesn't even do anything. Tower and the hero falls for Bigetron right now.
Guys, it's working. So, for those of you teams that are watching this may be a viable strategy that you can pick up.
Could be a viable strat as long as you are doing what Impunity is doing. Making sure you survive, making sure you don't give away any kills. By the way, 4-0 on the board right now. No problem whatsoever. Getting the gold lead up to almost 5,000. They're making it look like a dream.
It is a dream, and I still feel like this composition is a dream.
It really should. It really should be just a dream. It should not work, but somehow they're finding ways to provide safety for their members by just buddying up. But let's see if they can do this one, though.
Spaghetti and Rosie Mitosi might be biting off more than they can chew, but they are... Varia was actually able to kill somebody off screen there, so that's the only way to take care of this Impunity lineup. Make sure you spot out any stragglers and then just take care of them.
Yep.
But hold up though.
2 for 1. Here we go. Flicker in the middle of everything. There's no follow-up though. So that might be a missed call there for Impunity. Bit of a lack in the follow-up department in terms of that Varia, but you know, they were trying to get as much gold as they can. Make sure they already suffer, since they already suffered the loss. Why not just get some gold on the back end? I think that's what they're thinking. And so far, they're doing it.
Yeah, 5, almost.
They're keeping the gold lead around 5. Yeah, they're keeping the gold lead around 5. I think.
Yeah, it's almost 5,000-6,000. That's still significant.
That is not bad at all. Right now, though, Bigetron trying to go for a fight in the middle lane. It's gonna be 2v3. Missiles will hit their mark. Does hit the Silver Nail very easily. And a lot of damage. This time around, this Baron doing the work that he really should be doing.
He really is, but that hook.
Arden going to be blocking that out for this Baron, Lord Ancelot. Very, very low. But he will be healed up, and he will suffer.
While Impunity is here, the bottom turret has been pushed out by Bigetron. So slowly but surely, that Gwen is racking the gold and going online. But speaking of going online, Inara just going ham onto Baron.
Here we
might
go,
be able to take down Arden as well.
Could. Shields barely keep him alive, but of course that's going to result in a tower kill here for Bigetron. That Varia has not been joining the fights. He's been consistently going onto towers, and so far the impact is still very noticeable. I can just imagine what happens when he starts to actively go into team fights altogether.
And this Gwen, though, pushing out the 2 turrets, if she dies right now,
the God hooks here by Spaghetti predicted the moves here for Gwen. Nicely played.
Nicely played indeed, but it doesn't matter at all because Gwen was able to do her job. 2 turrets is better than having no dying without turrets being pushed.
Absolutely, completely agree. I mean, Bigetron still looking for the gold, still looking for the advantage that they could possibly take.
Oh no!
Of course, that is a very early pop out there by Chingy. I don't know what that was about, but that was.
I think that was a miscall because the rest of Impunity were also invisible, so they were going towards the position of Bigetron, and it's just that they weren't able to go there just in the right
Varia,
time.
4v1, man. How do you make that work? How do you get
that hook connects onto Vigzy. Vigzy dropping low on HP. Arden's gonna fall down. Lyra's gonna fall. I mean, Baron's gonna fall down. Lyra's gonna be able to take down Inara, so that's one less problem to worry
Spaghetti
about.
barely makes it out by the skins of his teeth, and they do work. 27.5 to 33.5. That's quite the number. Add up another tower to that list, and you got yourself a very strong Impunity lineup. They got the weapons that they need to make this work. Question is, can they close? Can they finish? We're gonna have to wait and see, because right now Impunity is looking for victims around the map, and this is Bigetron's story. Like, why is this happening? Why is this happening to us right now?
Why are they letting this work? That's the question.
Man.
On paper, yeah, Impunity should be able to take this, but if you go towards the fight...
Here we go! 5-man ultimate on the Varia. That will hit a lot. Channeled to everything. Hits all the marks. It's thunder for days.
Inara just on this roll there, getting a triple kill. Ooh, man, the ultimate really paid the price for them.
Man, and Impunity, that's what you call a fed Varia. No problem whatsoever. They will take all of the gold in that area. Of course, they do have control of the majority of this map for Bigetron. They are probably gonna eye. There you go. Look at the itemization, man. There's like one slot remaining here for everyone. Everything's complete. Everything is just so good to watch.
This
comfort.
This is I'm not gonna be beating around the bush here. This is really a fun game to cast because this line we keep saying this on and on, but because it has a reason. This lineup shouldn't work.
This lineup should be dying one by one all the time, but it's not happening at all for Impunity. Somehow they're making short work of everyone from Bigetron, no matter who gets hooked.
IQ.
Of course, they're not gonna have the follow-up. Just gonna try to threaten just a little bit, but here's the rest of the team. They could go for a fight.
They are gonna go for a fight. That hook is gonna
no way, not again.
Vigzy is the Arden player, so he's gonna be able to escape.
Yeah, deja vu there. Good thing there wasn't that much of conviction for Impunity to go for the fight, but if that was followed up, that could have been game. We're gonna go and keep our eyes right now on the Black Claw. Everyone else around Bigetron.
Oh, that nice hook.
Oh, the hooks into the pit. Where are you going? Another hero gonna get killed here on the back end. It's just a massacre by the Flicker and Aura combo.
Oh man, they're just falling down like dominoes.
16-4, easy peasy here. Almost 9K on the goal lead for Impunity, and not much else to say, man.
Really, not much else.
This is a complete stop if I have ever seen one.
Look at this.
With a composition that should not be working. They want to finish this early. It looks like they have some dates of their own or something. They want to go for the fast game. They secure the Black Claw. That should allow them to do so. If this composition doesn't have a tank earlier, it does now with a Black Claw right in the mid lane.
Black Claw will be the primary damage soaker just because there are little to no damage soakers here onto the side of Impunity.
Absorb as much damage as he can while the rest of the team just goes around the back waiting for someone to get hooked. Of course, Arden gonna be super aggressive in blocking those.
And
wow, they are not gonna go for it. They are just gonna split around the map.
They are just gonna opt to go for the easier objectives. Black Claw's gonna be contested in the middle.
Oh, the hook to the Baron! He barely makes it out alive, but right now, that will be defensively used. And of course, turret will fall. Next one in the mid lane also does barely, just one more hit. and they keep hooking that Arden non-stop. I love it. I love it so far.
It's always connecting. Not well. The hook misses, but every time we scope the map, we see Arden being hooked.
Yeah, someone just keeps getting hooked in, and I guess it's the Arden is the lesser evil. I mean, if anyone's gonna get hooked, might as well.
Yeah.
Instead of the Baron, instead of Gwen, you know. But they are waiting around. They're baiting on the ghosting, and I think the bait has been caught here.
Oh, Silvernail dealing a lot of damage on doing quick work against Arden, and this is
the
going
Flicker
to
ultimate.
be the Flicker ultimate. Gonna connect onto Gwen. They're looking for blood here. Lord Ancelot is trying to run away because Baron needs to keep dealing damage, but Baron has been dealt damage. That's going to be Catherine on her own, and that's gonna be the ace.
This is making me sad. I don't know. This is making me sad, man. This is like the most one-sided game I've casted today. It's just why
They don't even
they don't need again. They don't need those creeps. They don't need minions at all. It's gonna go run straight into the crystal without any form of front line except for spaghetti.
And they're not paying attention to Gwen or Arden as well.